everybody and welcome back to the chateau. It has been a fair few days and lots of stuff has been going on. Let me show you. A massively important thing, obviously out the front here, the entrance. As you come in, chapel and all the rest of it, this is your, well, it's your first impression. It's not 100% done yet, but if you're going to go down the side, this, of course, this has all been trimmed and cut back. This hedge was, well, really, it was coming all the way out here. And it's, I think, back, so this can be dealt with properly. Also, I've got a tree down there. Another one. See, trees just get lazy and fall over. So that's going to have to be dealt with. It's going all the way over the driveway. But now this is all back and down after the party. It's not need to start getting in there, clearing. And of course, huge amounts of wood chips will go in there to keep down stuff. And like I said, this hedge was out to here and as tall as that. That was just had to come back down. We've gone all the way up, literally all the way up. We've got to drive, and then we've got to get down and do the stuff down by the bank. Gone all the way up here. Trees that are starting to grow need to be cut out, and this is all looking good. Ooh. All the way down the bank. I do have to get those trees that are growing out and kill any stumps there, and woo-dee. Can actually and get in the kitchen bridge. That was all overgrown with stinging nettles, and then this lot, so I need to sort of rake everything onto this section. This has always been a bit of a pain on the backside, this sort of section. I've got some stumps in here that need to be ground out. I'll have to wait till after the party, that's not quite as important. And lots of all the grass clippings and everything I'm going to lay on here to stop anything growing back. I'm going to put weed mats on it, and then eventually cover that with wood chips, and then put, well, I want to put, what are they called? Buddleia? Butterflies like them. But there's also different types of hydrangeas, which look quite nice here. And then the back garden, we got that, getting that cut, and then it's all around the front, really. Obviously, party is end of August. September's still great weather, and it's great to be able to then get on with loads of these jobs afterwards before everything starts growing back and before winter arrives, which means all of this prep work isn't just for the party, it's trying to get the place further forward in general and easier to maintain. So a lot of weed mats going to get ordered, because that's going to go all over some of the places which have been cut down, and I need a little bit of help. Right, I do still have stuff to plant and some trimming and clearing up. People have asked why I'm doing nothing with the drive at the moment. We've got potholes and it's really kind of a mess back there. This is all getting dug up in September. All of it. They've got to dig this up for pipe work for water. So I'm not the one digging it up, but afterwards it's going to get levelled and then edging strips. I'm going to be putting edging strips in and relaying that driveway afterwards. That's why nothing has happened with this so far, because this has been on the cards with Public Works for some time, and finally it's happening in September. So maybe the driveways might get done before next year, because I'm going to do a resin gravel driveway, but it's going to be home done. So that should be quite interesting. Now, we have gone around the chapel. And then this bank and around this chapel is just 6 foot high brambles. And now, of course, we can see everything, and I need to rake it all out. But it's quite important to keep this clear because of drainage. And this bank needs dealing with. I need to cut these out. These are some old stumps from laurels which are long gone, and that's something that fell in the water which I fished out. So I need to get this back, because this is actually stone wall here. So stone wall goes all the way along. There's actually some steps down there. What needs to be done is this needs to be cleared. These stumps, all this stuff shouldn't have been here. It needs to be done properly. So digger, 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 digger. It's been exciting. been exciting. I've dug the Connect 4 out, ready to just give that a coat of paint and tighten some screws all the way along here. This is the same thing. There is a stuff that needs to be cut out that shouldn't be growing here, but again, there should be a wall here. It's all been destroyed by people letting stuff grow in the side of it. So you can see the wall bits of it. So I need to get this clearer, but we can get to it, we can see it, and people can't trip over it. You can see there is an edge. This has got all this back down. I need to get some brambles and cut back that. There's a rose bush there. There used to be a rose bush there. The person helping me trim wasn't particularly, yeah, it'll grow back. So obviously we've exposed all of this, strum around all the edges. We can just need to, the mower in here that'll pick all the grass up. We need to do that corner, but we're getting somewhere here. Ta-da! Really getting somewhere. And then the piece of resistance, not this bit that's most important, but we're starting to be able to see through here. You know, see? Of course, this was all put here to stop the dog and people going in there. I don't really like it, so that's going to go now. Right, come along here. We've done all this, but the painstaking bit is the cobblestones out the front have got cleared. And then hopefully September, while it's still good weather, and before the bad weather comes, I've got some missing cobbles. I've got large amounts to little bits where I've got to chip away old pointing, and then basically I need to repoint this. It goes all the way along, and of course this was just overgrown because what happens is, well, actually, I mean this is the issue here. This is a downpipe. This comes here. This doesn't go anywhere. This goes along here to a drain which is long blocked up over here. So it does eventually drain away, but all it does is it washes out what is laid here, which is sand in between the cobbles, and then stuff grows, and it's an absolute nightmare, as you can see from this. It's the last thing I've got to pull out. Oh, everything is looking so much better, but I need to relay a few more here. So that's what's been going on in these last few days. That, and I had a wedding to go to, so there was a few days where there was no work. Lots of stuff happened. Why didn't I film it? Well, it was about 35 degrees. There was no one. I had a bit of help. No one looked particularly great on camera. People without tops on, all the rest of it, sweating. It wasn't very nice to film. We just got on with the job. I get lots of comments about, but you seem to jump between one and the other. That's the reality of a place like this, especially when you're coming up to an event. You go where equipment is ready, so you do a job based on the equipment availability, people to help you, availability, and weather. So there are lots of things which it will all come together, probably last minute, lots of plates to juggle, keep in the air, you know, but it will all come together. And that's the reality when you're not doing a full renovation. You're trying to live in something and do everything else. When you're trying to do a full renovation, you know, you get a bathroom, done. Yeah, you use a bathroom. Kitchen, I can cook. Bedroom, I can go. Then a living room. You know, you do it all from start to finish because you need to be able to do that. In a place you're already living, you do what you need to do at that moment in time because the place is still standing. You're still able to go to bed, eat food. It's what's required for the next part of life, next event, the next big thing. And also, of course, you've got to have a life, like I always say. So it's all going to come together, I think. Got the log splitter coming this week. So the last of that stuff will be out the back garden. The grass is going to get cut. Banks will get trimmed out there next. It is starting to come together. Marquees will start to go up, even though the grounds won't be cleared. Got to finish the horse box bar, fix up some furniture, make some furniture for the back garden, make a stage roof. It's all going to be down to the wire, as always, but it'll be fun. Now, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.